Okay, and I'm back. So we did a longer episode, then we did a shorter episode. Let's see what is next. Okay, let's see how we're doing. So Xanarkand is now in the 3 range, so that's good. Thunder Plains is 3. Macalonia is... Ugh, Macalonia is 4. I do not like that. Let's do Thunder Plains. Let's do Thunder Plains and Calmlands, all in one, okay? So that we don't have to, like... This is going to be another grinding episode.
Guess what? Riku finally overcame her fear of thunder. Know how? She said she camped out here for a week.
Okay, so I'll go over why I'm not going to bother with this part right yet. There are some things we have to do in the Thunder Plains, but I'm not going to do the main mission. Here's why. The towers themselves, those things right there, need calibration. The problem is the calibration tests require, like, rhythm games or quick minigame stuff, and they are insufferably long and stupid and annoying. Trust me on this. I'm here for the grind session. And we'll be here to fight other things later in the game when the story calls for it. But hell no, I am not doing it for any other reason. Ow. Okay, so I'm here to fight, and I'm going to be at the Calmlands to fight, because, again, this game has a lot of things that are interesting, like, you know, mini side quests and little main quests here and there to get to the main story stuff in the Sade and Xanarkand and whatever. Uh-oh. But, yeah, Pain is in trouble. The main thing is that some of these side quests are stupid and not very fun. What's also not very fun is going to Macalonia and fighting stuff when it's always harder than everything else in the fight. So, there is that. So I'll show off a couple fights in here, and then I'll show off a couple fights in the Calmlands. When we get to the Calmlands, I'll show off why it's also not something I'm super meh about. But yeah, we'll fight here for a few minutes, then we'll go to Calmlands. But yes, the reason it's annoying is because you have to do like 10 calibration towers, and they all revolve around 3 specific like memory games or mini games or whatever the fuck, and they get harder as you go. And you get prizes, sure, but they don't require... I mean, this is for 100% completion. I am not here for 100% completion.
Is it?
I'm here to kick ass and play through this game and enjoy it. And last time I saw this bit, I did not enjoy it. I did not enjoy watching a streamer go through this and suffer the annoyance of this place. So, this is another one of those, if you want to do it on your own time, cool beans, I'm not showing it off. Because, again, I'm on a very strict, unfortunate schedule where I have to work like 30 to 40 hours, 25 to 30 hours a week. I can't, like, sit and show everything I want to. Unless it's story-related, or unless I really, really want to show it, I have to kind of weigh my options. So I hope people can understand why I pick and choose what I do in certain instances. Like, in East, I tried to show off everything I could. In Breath of Fire, I showed off almost everything I could, even though there wasn't a whole lot of side questy bullshit in there. I missed a couple of things in Final Fantasy X, or missed a couple of things in 6, but 10 is where I really missed a lot of stuff. But again, the post-game in that game is so ridiculous. There's just a lot. But But yeah, this is going to be an episode of showing off what I'm not going to do. For now. No. They start at the bottom, okay. Because Makalania I gotta save for last because it's the hardest, but I'm gonna fight where I can.
Many summoners used to cross these plains, their hearts heavy with the weight of their pilgrimage. I was no different, but the calm lands we knew have changed.
Ooh, I love these games.
I have 100 Argent credits.
Well, I have 100 open air credits.
Open air what?
Well?
Oh. Okay, so Calmlands has basically become the gold saucer, right? You could still fight in here. So yeah, there's mini games. Some of them are slot machines, some of them are races, some of them are fighting mini games. You know, the normal works.
I got a good feeling about this.
The main idea is you're trying to make one of the organizations either Open Air or Argent Incorporated, or Open Air Inc. or Argent Inc. better than the other, and then you get a bunch of points and a better set of items for it. There's also one that involves, and this one is really annoying and stupid and it's very sketchy, and I hate it. Ooh, I learned Kiraga already. That's insane. There's this dope in the middle of the... You see the middle of the thing right there. Right there! Anyway, I'm pointing at the screen like you'll be able to see my screen from my camera. Anyway, the travel agency in the middle of the camp. That's where I've been a lot of the time. The owner of the travel agency has a son he wants to marry off, but instead of like arranging a marriage for him or, you know, having him go out in the world, they just sit there like morons. And when we come across, they say, "Hey, would you guys go and like find us a date or find us a suitor?" I'm like, seriously? You're sitting on your ass, you're expecting, I'm gonna run away. I'm not fighting that. You're expecting us to go out into the world and talk to every single woman in the world, whether they have a kid or not, and tell them that some dork in the Calmlands wants a... Like, unless you're fucking loaded beyond belief, it's really kind of pathetic. It's very pathetic and kind of just sexist. I know that's probably not the aim of that, but it's really, to me, it's just really sad. The way the mechanics work is you go around the world and you talk to NPCs. You get 5 options, and they are weighted. Every single person reacts differently, and you got to get higher enough score to at least win the minigame. You can see why that would be a problem. It would take a guide to even know all the answers to every single NPC that you can talk to. And I'm like, what? You really want me to go that far and do all that crap? Fuck no. If you go to the monster arena, that will actually help you with a different side quest, one that's not as annoying, but I'm not fighting you! Bye! I bet they still know insta-death. I don't want them. But that's the Calmlands in a nutshell. It's a lot of side questy bullcrap. The Cavern of the Stolen Faith is still there. It's way harder. So I'm gonna wait on that as well. Let's do Makalania, but I'll try not to fight too much in Makalania because...
The end has come faster than I thought. What can we do? I'll be there in 2 secs.
Okay, so the idea is the Macalania wood itself is dying. Yeah, that's not fun. And Macalania itself is host to some of the hardest enemies in the game, but it's also home to the Guado. So there's Bavel. So you can walk to Bavel if you want to.
It's been 2 years since the faith in Macalania Temple disappeared. They say it's affecting not only the lake, but the woods as well.
So this is where the Guado now take hold.
The woods will soon be no more.
So I know there's a third one. She could be in the middle of the woods, but again, this is a level 4 area. If I find her, I will. I'm more concerned about waiting until the very necessary need to do it. As in, it's a level 3 or a level 2. A lot of the enemies in this place are just insufferably hard. There are some really dangerous enemies, and I don't want to do that stuff. What I do want to do... And I know this episode is really scattershot, but it's kind of that way for a reason. Yeah.
Oh, High Summoner Yuna, forgive me for the grief I have caused you.
How have you been?
Well, with Lord Seymour gone, we Guado are hardly different from the dead. Many Ronso lost their lives at the hands of Lord Seymour. Those who survived swore vengeance for their fallen comrades. We Guado sealed ourselves away in Guado Salam and strengthened our defenses. But soon we no longer had the strength for even this. Now we live among the shadows of these woods.
Trommel?
High Summoner, do not trouble yourself to show sympathy for the Guado. We once walked willingly with Lord Seymour, never questioning, even as he led all Spira into madness. Lady Yuna, I cannot ask that you forgive us, only that you forget us.
Trommel.
Ah, well, what brings the High Summoner to these woods?
Well, I'm a sphere hunter now.
A sphere hunter?
We, hunt spheres.
Thanks, Riku.
You don't say. Well then, please allow me to give you this. It is of no use to us.
Score!
Thank you.
Oh boy. Okay. So the way that works is Pain now has access to her ultimate form. She will assume the form of the entire party. The only way to do that is to access every sphere that's on a grid. So they give you one that has 2 dress spheres. You switch to one, you switch to the ultimate sphere, you're done. and then you don't need to worry about it. So Riku and Yuna also get them. You can get them later in the game. I think it's called Floral Folliff and Machine Maw. Hers was called Full Throttle. And yes, there was this. I think, like Macalania has its own thing, but I still think its enemies are similarly tied to the amount of stars you have. So you don't want them to be super hard either. Okay. Alright. And one more. Let's save again. Let's do one more thing here. I'll show this off so that we get to the next area. And then we can do a whole bunch of other stuff within said area. Okay. And we didn't really have to fight anything in there, so that's fine. So last place is the Beaconell Desert. Part-time diggers, yeah! We can make some money. And Riku should know the way. I hope.
Beaconell Island. This is where the All-Bed's beloved home stood until 2 years ago. Most have moved on, but a handful of All-Beds still live here today. They say countless machina lie buried under the desert sands.
Leave the trailblazing to me.
I'll hold you to that, Riku.
I don't think that sand dune used to be there.
Great. Imagine living in a sand dune. It's like, how are you supposed to get around?
Ready? You betcha.
Like, seriously, how are you supposed to get around anywhere knowing this is... Like, aside from maybe some machine parts that are lying in the sand, you're not going to know a certain dune from another dune. I just... Ow. I think these eye guys have insta-death skills too, which is annoying. But yes, once we get through this spot, we'll have a good, solid base to do a minigame. And this one I actually do enjoy, so... Oh, fuck, no. How about no? So certain enemies I'm not bothering with. Oh yeah, these are the guys that do the Killer Fang bullcrap. So get rid of them sooner rather than later. I think lingering gaze causes slow. Yeah. Riku, are you sure we're going the right way? Because we're fighting a lot of dudes here. Ow. Okay, I guess he's not as hard as I thought. He punches hard, but whatever. So do a lot of things. Uh-oh. Riku is long gone.
Riku, you do know the way, right?
Riku, are we in trouble?
The desert montage. No, it means we're in trouble. Also, I'm noticing the color of the beacon of the desert is the exact color of my backdrop of my room. That's kind of creepy, in a way. Hello. Hi. Uh-oh. I don't know the words. Riku would know. Yay, we're at a camp. Thank God. Yeah. Don't try to touch that. That's related.
He says they had to move the camp to escape a sandstorm. We could have looked forever and never found it.
Oh! What? Sounds like there's a big sandstorm coming in. It's probably too big for the airship to handle.
I guess we won't be leaving the way we came.
Not much. Well, yeah. Okay, is there somebody else I need to ask? Okay, I just need to figure out who to talk to. Because I've been talking to these guys a lot. Where the fuck? Ah, here we go. Yay! There's not a lot. She doesn't look happy.
I'm busy, so make it fast, okay? I've got lots to excavate and no one to do it.
Uni, show her Gipple's letter.
Oh, so you're the new guys.
That's us.
Nice to meet you.
I guess the High Summoner's hard up too. Well, don't be expecting any special treatment.
Right.
Let's get to it then. Here's where we are. And here is where you're headed.
Oh, but it's so far.
We'll send you out there by hover. Go talk to the pilot about it.
Okay. So this is what we'll be doing next time. We just needed to get it started. But yes, we're going to be digging. We're going to be digging a lot. This is going to be one of the mini games I actually do enjoy and will spend a lot of time doing. Maybe on or off screen. Because it's an easy way to make even a little money. It's not a lot, but it's something. But yes, we've made it. We've made it to a save point. We've shown off pretty much everything there is to show off except for Makalani Woods and Zanarkand Ruins. Zanarkand being the next story mission, but we'll level up over here, so I'm okay with that. See you guys next time.